Okay. You have sound again.
Okay, we have sound again. So thanks for coming back. If you've been here before, I'm Gloria, Yoga with Gloria. And if you're new here, I've been doing these live streams 3 times a week since COVID started. Every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 5:30 Pacific time, and also hold private Qigong and high intensity interval training classes for all my sponsors. So if you would like to help sponsor these live streams, you can check on the screen right now or underneath the video. And sponsorship starts at $10 a month, and you'll be able to have access to all my free classes, and you would have our appreciation. Thank you very much. All right. Other side. Please say hello in the comments so I know you're there. And maybe even tell me where you're from. If you're new, especially. Hello, John. Welcome back. Teresa from Virginia. Hello there. And hello, Suresh. All right, we're gonna take cactus arms here to open up the chest, and then you're gonna close, like seal the forearms together, and then open up the chest. Hello, Fernanda. Welcome. And then seal your forearms together. One more time, open up the chest. Stretch your pecs. And then seal your forearms together. And then from here, you're going to lift your elbows and down, up and down while keeping your forearms glued together. It's harder than it looks. 3, 2, and 1. Hello, Alice. And then open up. Open up. See if you can clasp your hands behind you. Lift your chest and then squeeze and straighten the arms behind you. And then from there, go ahead and swing your hands to your left. Look over your right shoulder. And then swing your hands to the right. Look over the left shoulder. And back to center. Hello, Jawad from Virginia. Welcome. Thanks for coming back, guys. So hands on your shoulders here. We're just gonna go side to side here, lengthening up through the crown of your head, almost feeling like you're gonna take the elbow to the opposite knee, but don't lift your knee up. You're just gonna rotate and warm up the spine. So exhale as you twist. You can even let out a hissing. Or shh, shh. Jen, you made it. Shh, 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 shh. That's a good shh, shh sound to release stress. Shh, shh, shh. And anger and frustration. Shh. Oh, Clifford Chu, welcome. Good to see you. Shh, 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 shh. And open the arms out, and we're gonna take your hand to the opposite knee. Lift and lengthen, super straight spine. Other side, super straight spine. Get back to center. Just do a quick neck roll here. So ear to the shoulder. And just inhale through the nose. Exhale, let your head be heavy. Let your arms be heavy. You can even shrug your shoulders and relax them down. You can walk your opposite hand out to the side, or you can bring it behind you with the palm facing out, and then it'll stretch more of the front scalenes and your neck here. So you can nod it forward and back a little. So really relaxing. Good. So if you like more weight, so not everyone will like more weight, then I suggest you take your hands out or maybe even lift your palms up and then take a little bit of extra weight. Fingertips ever so gentle on the top of your head as you relax down this opposite shoulder and just breathe. Welcome, Doug Gilby. Slowly come on back and then just look. Hello, Peter. Woolhouse, welcome. To the right and to the left, and check in with your neck and notice that side of your neck you stretched. Notice how different it feels. Roseanne, welcome. And we'll do the other side. So drop your ear to the shoulder on the other side. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and really let go. Let your head be heavy. So whatever you did on the other side, if you like to walk your hands out, if you like to lift your hands up, or if you like to take it behind you, you'll feel a little deeper stretch in the front here. And you can just nod your head forward and back a little bit, feeling all that tension and tightness we often carry in the neck, upper back, and shoulders. Good. And then maybe walk your hands out, lift it up. Little counterweight here to sink your shoulder a little lower as you maybe take a little extra pressure on the top of your head if you like a deeper massage. If you're fine with just the weight of your head stretching, that's fine. You don't have to add your extra weight here. And release. Okay, shrug your shoulders, scoop them forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Turn and look over your left shoulder. Turn and look over your right shoulder. And then go ahead and close your eyes for a minute or less. Just connecting to your breath. So as you inhale, let your belly expand on the inhale and relax on the exhale. Just want to feel connected to your body. Feel your sitting bones on the floor, on your mats. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Feel the breath inside as you fill your belly up with air on the inhale, and as you exhale, let it all go. Try to let go of your day and of anything else going on in the outside world so we can make the most of this hour we've committed to yoga. And with that, we'll take 3 deep breaths in. Inhale up to the all the way up, filling up your lungs with air, holding it at top. Open your mouth and sigh it out. 2 more times like that. Inhale, filling up, holding your breath. Open your mouth, blow it out. Last time, inhale. Holding your breath a little longer if you can. Try to reset the cortisol stress levels in our body. Just do 10 more slow seconds. Open your mouth, let it out. Hands in front of your heart, drop your gaze. And take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. And we'll seal that in with 3 ohms, inhaling deeply. All right, let's go ahead and start in a child's pose. So we'll take our knees wide, forehead on the floor. We're going to walk our hands off to the left. Drop your left forearm. Keep your right fingertips down. Put your head down and isometrically drag the right arm back towards the right knee. So you might feel a stretch all the way up into your right underarm pit. And that's a good thing if you can get that. And the way you get that, go to the right side, is right forearm down, left fingertips up. So you have to try to drag without really moving, but try to drag the fingertips back towards your left knee, and then you'll feel that stretch. And keep your sitting bones down as you try to drag. Okay, and let's come on to all fours. Little cat-cow. Drop your belly, look up. Round your back, tuck the tailbone under. Drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck the tailbone under. Drop your belly, round your back. And then we're going to flip our fingertips back towards our knees to stretch the carpal tunnel muscle. Again, if this is too strenuous on your forearm and wrist, then you can walk your hands closer to your knees. Okay? So do what feels best. Claw the floor so the knuckles come up, and then add lion's breath. So inhale, looking up, dropping your belly, sticking your tongue out, letting all the air out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, and then turn your fingertips back. Neck in line with the spine. You're staring straight down at your thumbs. And then you just wag your tail from right to left. Wag your tail from right to left. And pretend. And then when you wag to the right, you're going to look over your right bicep and see if you can see your tail or your hip at least. And then shift it to the left and look over to the left. So right, or you can try to see your right hip, and left, try to see your left hip. And then you can pick up the pace once you have it. It's a great way to stretch that side, get into the lateral flexion of your spine. 3, 2. And it does take some coordination, so don't feel bad if you can't do it. All right, left leg, let's stretch it out. Lift it straight up, right arm swims straight up. Okay, and then you're going to kick your left leg out to the side. It's harder than it looks. Right arm floats out, so it looks like this. Like an airplane, awkward airplane, and you might fall over. Come on back and down. So the right leg steps out, the left arm comes up, and hold it strong. I'll show you the side view. Hold it strong. And when you're ready, you're going to swim it out to the side. Again, it's harder than it looks. Really find your abductors there. Come back, center. And let's try that one more time. So left leg, right arm, swim it out. And then right leg, left arm, swim it out. So if you can't take the leg out straight, you can always just bend it and take it out. Oh, sorry. You can just bend the leg or keep it straight. It's harder. And release. All right. Now let's take your left leg out and the right arm up, and you're going to turn and catch your foot and kick it away. Open your chest and release. Left leg up. Grab it. Lift your chest. Kick it away. Open your chest. And release. And from here, we're going to lower down to your belly. Let's come into Sphinx Pose. So the palms are flat on the floor. Your arms are parallel to the side. You're going to curl the toes under. A little 8-point plank. You're rolling up, pressing down with your forearms, especially your elbows, lifting your ribs, your pelvis, and your upper thighs, especially off the floor. Keep your knees down. And then you want to squeeze your elbows together. Squeeze your knees toward each other. Really press down with the elbows, and it's like you're doing cat pose. So try to lift up between your shoulder blades. And if you're shaking, that's when you're doing it right and that you're really strong. If you're not shaking, try to squeeze a little harder everywhere. Elbows down towards the knees, knees up towards the elbows until you shake. Let's do 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Lower down. Go ahead and shimmy side to side. And one more time. Hands down, rolling up. You can make fists if you like, but I want your hands, your elbows, your knees, and your toes on the floor. Those are your 8 points of contact. 8-point plank. So pressing down, squeezing knees together, squeezing elbows down towards the knees, rounding up between your shoulder blades, trying to shake, trying to squeeze, trying to really engage your core muscles. Let's do 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Slowly lower down. You can shimmy side to side here. You can come on down. Take your hands by your chest here. Coming up for a baby, small baby cobra. So just a tiny bit up. And then from here, firing your posture muscles, see if you lift your hands off the floor, squeezing between your shoulder blades, and then back down. Lift up again, lift your hands up, your feet still on the floor, and then down, chin down, and then coming up for a full cobra if you're ready, rolling your shoulders back, sending the heart through your arms, maybe looking up, and downward facing dog. So pedal your feet. See if you can keep that downward dog shape, and you're going to swing your heels to the left, heel toe, heel toe. And then other side, heel toe, heel toe. Your ears are still between your arms. Back to center, right leg lifts. Bring it forward between your hands. Left leg steps forward, forward folds. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen again. You can bend the elbow over the thigh if you need to for the twist, or you can keep your left hand in front of your left toes. Find a twist. And then other side, find a twist. Back to center, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Okay, circle the arms up. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. Exhale, fold right leg back, left leg back to your belly or chaturanga, cobra or up dog, and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Let's bring it forward. Left leg steps forward. And circle the arms all the way up. Exhale. Hands in front of the heart. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Left leg back, right leg back. Chaturanga is halfway down. Cobra up dog. And downward dog. Left leg lift. Bring it forward. Right leg steps forward and circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. We'll do one more round, a little faster. Circling the arms. Inhale, exhale, fold. Right leg back, left leg back to your belly or chaturanga. Cobra, up dog, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Let's bring it forward. Left leg steps forward. Circle the arms up and then dive it straight down. Left leg back, right leg back. Chaturanga or to your belly. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, left leg lifts. Bring it forward. Right leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Bend your knees, sink your hips, touch the floor. And then lift your arms up for chair pose. Utkatasana. And then from here, see if you can tap your foot out to the side, off the mat to the right, off the mat to the left, off the mat to the right, off the mat to the left. 2 more times on each side. Last one, off and tap. And then forward fold. Clasp your hands behind you and straighten the arms overhead. Hands to the floor, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump back. Come to your belly, point your toes. Come up for Cobra. So if Cobra is starting to feel good for you, and keep your tops of your feet on the floor, up dog is just lifting your thighs off the floor also. So the only thing touching the floor are the tops of the feet and the hands. and then you just lower down. If it doesn't feel good, of course, don't do it, but just in case you wonder what I mean when I say up dog, because I know some of you are beginners. Downward facing dog. Feet together, right leg lifts. Bend it and stack it. Open your hips. Look under your left underarm. Lift your knee high so you can feel the right hip flexor stretching. Send it forward. Come on up for high lunge. Inhale to rise. So find a deep stretch here. So if you can, the knee is going to come behind your ankle a little bit if you want to work harder. Otherwise, it's directly over the ankle. So either one is fine. Back heel is lifted. Square your hips forward. So if you can balance, you're going to grab your left wrist straight up in the air and slowly bend over without falling to the right. If this is hard enough, stay here. Otherwise, slowly lower only that back heel up and down, up and down, up and down. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Arms back up. Relax your hands down. Shrug your shoulders, palms facing forward. Hinging forward about 45 degrees. Palms lift up behind you with the palms facing down. And you just gaze at your big toe. Keep pulling that right hip back. So if you want to work more, you can take the arms alongside your ears. A lot of extra work for that right glutes and hamstring and low back. 3, 2, 1. Set your left hand down. Easy twists. And then go ahead and step it back. Super strong plank. So you have to come to your knees and go do so. Otherwise, try to tap the right shoulder, the left shoulder. So notice my hips are not swaying back and forth because I'm engaging my core. So let's do 3 more, 2 more, last one, and lower down. Find a cobra, downward facing dog, feet together. Lift your left leg up for 3-legged dog. Bend it and stack it. Open your hips. Look under your right underarm. Lift your left knee. And release. Let's bring your left leg forward. Come on up for high lunge. Again, whatever you did with the stance on the first side, if it was right on top of your ankle, then do it. If it was behind your ankle, working harder, let's work hard again. Back heel is lifted, super straight posture. Punch your right fist straight up. And then grab your wrist, pull it up. Keep your balance as you bend over to the left side. And the only thing that's moving is that back ankle. Lift it up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come on back. Relax your shoulders, palms face forward, hinge forward, lift your hands up. So stay here or take your arms alongside the ears for 3 more breaths. 2, and 1. Let's set that right hand down, easy twist. And take it back. Lower to your left forearm, lower to the right forearm. See if you can tap the right knee down, the left knee down, the right, left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come on down into your Sphinx Pose. Or find a deeper Cobra, rolling your shoulders back. Maybe even looking up if it's okay with your neck. Downward facing dog. Okay, see if you can bring your feet a little closer to your hands. And then take your right hand. See if you can reach for the outer left ankle. And then find a twist here. So, outer left ankle. If you can't reach here, you can reach anywhere along the leg. And just kind of twist. You can even bend the right arm and pull it a little so that you can turn the chest to the left or towards looking to your left underarm and back. Set it back. And then other side. Take your left hand to the right ankle and twist. And release. All right. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Spin the back heel down. Warrior 1. Come on up. Left elbow over, right lift. Your elbow, hands away from the face. Good. So you can keep your eagle arms in your sternum and find warrior 3 legs. Trying to balance. If you need to, you can interlace fingers over your thigh and just like a lever, lift up that back leg. Or you can flop your arms out to the side or find the full Virabhadrasana 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. And then you're going to turn this foot in. And you're going to fold forward for Prasarita. So folding forward, if you need to hold on to a chair or blocks or a table, you can do that. Otherwise, spin the inner thighs back. If you can take your top of your head to the floor, then you can bring your wrists under your elbows, setting up for a tripod headstand if you have that practice. Otherwise, just stay here. And lift and lengthen, nice flat back. You're going to curve, quarter turn to the left. Come on up for warrior 1, other side. Right elbow over left this time. Lift the elbows, hands away from the face. Go ahead and take your elbows into your sternum. Lift the back leg straight up. Find warrior 3 legs any way you like. For 3, 2, and 1, come on back. And we're just gonna like go side to side, shifting your weight like a speed skater, side to side here. So look at me, side to side, swish, swish, like you're in an ice skating rink, going side to side, super straight posture. Your hands can be behind you, or if you need help, you can interlace them over your thigh to help keep your body upright. Otherwise, you're just going side to side. And if you're more flexible, you're coming down. Heels down, toes up. And then other side. Okay. And then coming up. You can bring your feet a little closer together, take your hips back, and you're gonna hold on to the, just over the lower thighs there, hips back, and you're just gonna drop your right shoulder forward. Try to sit down a little deeper and press your knees away from each other so you can get a deeper inner thigh stretch on that right side. And then other side, drop the left shoulder forward. Drop your pelvis and try to separate your knees away from each other. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh and release. Okay. Wide legs. Turn the right leg out. Warrior 2, come on down. Inhale, exhale. You're going to take that back arm straight across in front of you. And then you're going to just hook it here with your right arm and pull it back. You feel a tricep and shoulder stretch here. And release. Shrug it up, open it out, reverse the warrior, keep the front knee bent. Elbow to your thigh, side angle. You can drop your hand to the floor only if it feels good for you. Otherwise, stay higher. Fingertips or knuckles, whatever feels good, or maybe a block. You could bend and straighten a little, getting into those hamstrings. Take that top hand behind you, roll your shoulder back for your half bind, or maybe you can take a full bind. And release. Let's turn this foot in and the other foot out. Coming up into Warrior 2 on the other side. So arms out to the side. Swing that back arm straight across in front of you, and you can hook right into the left elbow. Just try to relax the shoulder down away from your from your ear as you bring your arm in. And release. Shrug it up and out. Reverse the warrior. Forearm to your thigh, first side angle. Take your hand behind you, roll it back, and then drop your hand to the floor. Bend and straighten. So you can stay in this half bind, or you can take a full bind. And release. And come back to center. And then let's bring our feet right under us. Forward fold. And circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the hearts. Okay, so we'll do a little balance. So let's go ahead and with our right ankle, we're just gonna, you can keep your ball of your foot on the floor and make circles, or you can hold on to a wall or a stable piece of furniture. And then you'll lift the right knee straight up, take it out to the side and drop it down. So lift the right knee up, take it out to the side and down, up, out and down. One more time, up, back and down. And then up. The right leg up. And you can just grab onto it with your left hand and open up like this. If you're able to, you can grab the bottom edge of your foot and try to straighten it. So if that's hard for you, as it will be for most, you can use a belt or towel and just hold it out. So much easier. 3, 2, and 1, and release. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. So let's do ankles first. Left side ankles. Knee up, out and down. Up, out and down. Up, out and down. And then we're going to bring it up, hold it in, and twist. This is fine to stay here, where you can grab on and try to straighten as much as you can while keeping your chest lifted. You can hold on to your calf instead if you can't quite reach your foot. And release. Go ahead and keep your pelvis forward as you kind of kick yourself in the butt a few times. 3, strengthen our hamstring. 2, and 1. Okay, and just so we get the dancer pose in, because that's what the picture is today, I think. You're going to take that the right arm, the right palm up, and you're going to grab onto it, either inner or outer arch of your foot. So hold your balance. If you need to hold furniture, go for it, or the wall. Hinge forward from your hip and then kick your shin away and lift the left arm. Maybe you can do a mudra, forefinger and thumb. Find a little. Hello, Asli. Welcome. Good morning. 2 and 1. And we're going to do dance around the other side. Left palm up. Grab onto the inner. Hinge forward and kick it away if you can. If you can't, then you just hold it and balance. But if you can kick it away as well. Little forefinger and thumb mudra. Come forward and release. Okay. And now we're going to come on down. So let's sit crisscross at first, crisscross. But then we're going to take your right foot and hook it over here. We'll do Arta Matandrasana. Lift your chest and twist over to the left, hooking your elbow past your knee. Or just hugging the knee if you can't get it to hook past your knee. And release. Go ahead and interlace your fingers underneath your foot here and stretch it straight up. So press down with the right sitting bone. Lift up your chest. As you straighten the front leg, maybe feeling your hamstrings, you might want to straighten and bend it a few times. Maybe gazing at your big toe as you lift your chest and straighten the leg as much as you can. So again, you can stay here or with the left hand on the outer edge of your foot. See if you can open up your hand to the right. Find a little twist. You can lower the straightened leg down. 2 and 1 and release. And then other side. So there you go. You're going to twist, hooking the elbow past the knee if you can. Okay, bye Suresh. Thanks for joining. And twist. Back to center. Interlace your fingers underneath and straighten. Straight up and down. Up. So pressing down with the left sitting bone, straightening the leg as much as you can, lifting your chest, looking at the big toe. And again, you can stay here if this feels more comfortable for you, or you can try to challenge yourself and take the right hand to the outer edge of your foot or the outer edge of your leg there, and then open up to a twist. Dropping the leg down, lifting your chest up, maybe looking over to your left hand. So you look over to your left hand as you drop your foot down a little. And release. And now let's go ahead and let's find a lizard pose today. So if you don't like lizard, you can do pigeon pose instead. Lizard, we're going to do heel and toes out. And you can actually have a pad for your knee. So you can lift the front toes and rock onto the edge of your foot. And maybe come down to your forearms if it's available. Left forearm down, twist, and then catch that back foot, pull it in. And let's do the other side. Left leg forward. So you can have straight arms is the easiest. Forearms to a block is the next. And then forearms all the way down is the hardest. So you figure out what works for you, what's tight on you. And then right forearm down, turn towards your bent knee and reach back. If you can't reach, don't worry, you can just reach and bend to get your hamstrings, or you can lay on your belly and catch a foot that way. And let's do Badakanasana. Soles of your feet together. Knees out wide. You can grab your ankles and press your knees out a little wider, opening up your hips. Or you can wiggle back and bring your head into the arches of your feet if you can rest it there. Some of you can thread your hand through both sides and then clasp underneath if you want to. Good. And then you're going to straighten one leg. Lift and lengthen. So with your straight leg, you're going to press into it with the straight arm and turn the whole chest towards the bent knee. Super straight posture. As you slowly bend towards the straight leg, you might be able to, maybe you keep the arm straight, or maybe you can put the elbow down on the shin and hold your head up with your fist and just find a little side bend here. Just kind of relaxing into the stretch. opening that side body. So some of you will still be up here, and that's fine. If you're able to grab one foot or the other, go for it. Slowly come on up. And underneath the knee, other side. Press in, turn towards your bent knee, lift, and stretch. So the crown of your head should be in line with your second or third toe. So if you want, you can bring your elbow down. And maybe you can hold it with one foot, one hand, or the other. And release, feet together. And lift and lengthen. You can stay here, or you can thumb walk your thumb up the bone, just in front of the bone. And this is your spleen meridian. It might be tender. It's good for insomnia, digestion, and stress. So it's good for everyone, pretty much. I don't know anyone who doesn't have trouble with any of them. But if you are, you're lucky. And it's good preventative. So just thumb walk and see if there's any tender spots there. All right. And that's all we have time for today. So let's go ahead and close out the class together. Any comfortable seated position. Hands in front of your heart, pressing into your heart center. As you smile and feel blessed. And smile and feel gratitude. So gratitude for our practice here together in the virtual world. Let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the thumbs up button. Especially if you enjoyed it, and like, comment, share my channel, my videos, and help me reach my 1,000 subscriptions on YouTube. So if you're not watching on YouTube, if you could also subscribe there, I'd really appreciate it. Every little bit goes a long way to help our channel. So don't forget to subscribe, and so you don't miss any of my videos. Be safe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.